Alright, we are live. I'll be right back real quick. Okay, chat. How is it going? We, as you can see from the title of today's video, stream, broadcast, whatever, we will be doing the Nintendo Switch first look trailer. This is my honest reaction, so it's definitely gonna be a while. I'm definitely gonna mute my mic, and how this is gonna work is we're just gonna go ahead and watch through the whole entire thing first, and then we're gonna go around and or right back around, and we're going to go ahead and actually talk about it, say my thoughts and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna mute my mic and cut the face cam off. I'm joking. I'm not gonna cut the face cam off, but I am gonna mute my mic and stuff like that. But before we get started, let me do just one quick thing. Alright, chat, let's go ahead and do this. This is gonna be pretty awesome. This is gonna be pretty awesome. Okay. My honest reaction is about to start right now. We're gonna do it right here. Let me cut my mic out and let's get started. I cannot wait any longer. Let's do it. One quick thing is don't be afraid to ask questions in the chat. I am absolutely speechless actually after that. Oh wow. That was just crazy. The most shocking thing about it was probably the Mario Kart. Like the fact that I actually got that right was extremely shocking. I like as y'all seen from the title, it literally said "and Mario Kart 9," but I thought it was a lie. Have heard stuff about a new Mario Kart being in the trailer, and I'm just like, there's no way. And yet, here it is. So, what I am going to do now is just go over some things and stuff like that. If you have any questions, y'all can put it in the chat. If you have anything to say about the trailer, put it in the chat as well. Cause man, I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Like literally. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about some of this stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna do it like slowly though. So like one at a time, if that makes sense. Okay, for starters, the transformation is awesome. I will say that. However, the fact that it has two USB-C ports for like charging it or something is interesting. I wonder if it's a way to connect anything to the Switch or if there's gonna have certain accessories for that because it's definitely shocking to actually see two of the little charging things on the Switch, unless it's just like two different ways you can charge the Nintendo Switch 2 in general. That's one thing. Also, the whole transformation looks really, really good. You can see like it's like carving the lines in, and it just looks so clean. The fact that the kickstand on the Nintendo Switch 2 can go that far back is just, it's insane. That is just insane. I'm not even gonna lie, that is actually insane. Also, I will say this: the U-shaped kickstand is pretty unique, actually. So that's pretty awesome. Hold up, we gotta go back just a tad bit. Look at the side-by-side comparison to the new Joy-Con compared to the old Joy-Con. The old Joy-Con being the blue one, the new Joy-Con is the black one. The first thing I did notice, obviously, is the extra button on the right Joy-Con there, which is the black one. At the very bottom, the square-shaped one. I wonder what that button is actually going to be used for. My guess is it's going to be for some type of like camera feature, or if it's going to be a certain button you need for certain games. Because that would be interesting, because what would the button be used for and stuff. It is told that it's supposed to have C on it, like the letter C on it, which is interesting. And normally you would think that, okay, that'd probably be like an extra camera button or a camera feature or something. Or I wonder if it's going to be for like a voice chat thing in terms of games. Easier way to kind of turn it on and off, which I have so many questions, which I'm going to ask some of those at the end. I don't want this to be like too long, but at the same time, it's really interesting because of the fact that I was not expecting it to actually have that new button on it. Not only that, but just like, it's just like almost the whole entire thing anyway. It's shocking because I was not expecting it to look like that in terms of it. It looks more round. I will say that it looks more round. You can tell from the old Joy-Con, which is this one right here, that the buttons are shorter, or at least on the top it's shorter, and these right here is longer because it just about wraps around where your hand is going to be holding at, which is pretty awesome actually, because then it's just, it feel like it makes it easier to actually press that button, which is really cool as well. That's actually awesome. That is insane. Okay, this part here gives us, okay, for one, this part here gives us a close-up, like a more close-up of that extra button right here, which I still want to know what it's for. Looks like there's like a rubber or like a extra plastic around this part of the Joy-Con or joystick, which is pretty awesome. Like this part here looks pretty interesting too. Definitely has like a whole new design. It's more round, more curved than the actual Joy-Con. Like I actually have one right here next to me. I'll just go ahead and grab it and show you. So if you look at this, you can see it's like more pointed in terms of like the square right here, which this shows it's easier because it's more round actually, and that's pretty awesome that they're making it more round and stuff. So when you go to hold it like this or hold it like this, it doesn't, or like this, it doesn't really like feel weird because it feels like you're just pressing up against a flat wall. That one's like round, which definitely helps out a lot. You know, it's definitely gonna help out a whole lot. And the buttons being a lot bigger, looks like Joy-Con I can't believe I just messed it up. What I meant to say was stick drift is going to be gone or done with, but the Joy-Cons on the first Nintendo Switch, of course, are more like squared right in this area here, and just like this whole thing about to be a whole square. But I like how at the ends it's more round to suit and fit the whole Nintendo Switch. I hope that like extra piece of plastic or rubber that's gonna be right here is going to stop the Joy-Con drift or joystick drift, which is the absolute worst. It looks like it has like a connector's point right here that might connect it to the actual screen. Kind of the same thing with the blue one, which is actually interesting. Whoops. This part here is actually interesting. And here's why. It's because the fact that the Joy-Con is how it is, I wonder if these parts was just gonna be like to make the whole entire thing bigger, or not bigger, but more, I guess like more comfortable to use when doing certain things. So it kind of cuts out that extra bit that's kind of, or the extra gap. So like the Joy-Cons on the original Switch has, but due to like the magnetism, it's pretty awesome. Also, I did realize, let's kind of go back a tad bit here. Is this right here where the mouse is on is a button, which I'm glad it's a lot bigger, because if you look at it, let me just show you right here. Actually, let me just let me try to show you something really quick, guys, because this is actually pretty interesting. This right here is used to make the original Switch Joy-Cons like bigger. I wonder if the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna have this right here as well, because this is pretty awesome, interesting accessory if you just play with just this small Joy-Con bit. But if you look right there, that circle right there where the tip of my finger is, that button there, that small little circle dot, that right there is used to take it off of the Switch so it doesn't mess up, so it doesn't get broken or anything. That button is the exact same thing. It's just a lot bigger, which I really do like about the whole entire thing, because it just makes it a lot easier. It'll make it a lot easier to actually remove it from the console. Not only that, but the screen looks insanely clean. It looks like it's a actual like official tablet or something. And there's actually like connectors point right there that I was talking about for that hole on the Joy-Con. The clean clicks is insane. That was kind of awesome how, or unique how the Joy-Cons on the Nintendo Switch 2 closes, the 2 pops up, boom, Nintendo Switch 2 logo. It looks amazing actually, because it's something that we've been, or a few people has been wanting for the Switch, hopefully, which is really amazing. Even the back looks clean. Now this is where I was the most shocked at. This right here, like that right there. Sorry, I don't know why the camera's getting pushed back like that. Let me try to fix that out. There we go. Anyway, this is the most part that I've been shocked about. This right here is literally, or has to literally be Mario Kart 9. Like without a doubt, this has to be Mario Kart 9. That is just like awesome. The cars look really different. Okay, looking at this, it looks like Mario is in the standard cart, or I should say the new standard cart. It looks like Bowser is in like the ATV, if you know what I'm talking about, from like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We'll probably do a stream or something on that. It looks like they all have the Super Mario Wonder cartoony like style, um, which is really interesting. It kind of has me. I see a lot of. You can even see like Donkey Kong looks different. Let's kind of go back here. Probably not gonna go back. Like, cause look at him. It's hard to tell or how hard to see him and stuff like that, but at the end of this video or live stream, y'all will definitely probably see it a lot more better, hopefully. But that is actually interesting. It has like a really cartoony look for Donkey Kong. I'm actually blown. Like my mind is actually blown. You know, it's crazy. I do like how there's like a small sign out here that says fuel parts, Mario Motors. That's actually awesome. Looks like the returning characters Mario, Luigi, Bowser's still here, Toad's still here, Yoshi, Donkey Kong. If you actually look at the start of this here, it looks like there's a lot more extra spaces, and it starts also a little space here, as you can see that white thing. So it looks like 24 racers maybe on each and every race course. That's awesome. Literally, I'm not even joking. This is actually insane. Looks like Daisy's still here. We got Rosalina, which is with the new Kart. Sunshine, stuff like that. That is definitely a new track. Like, if this is a hint towards Mario Kart 9's release with the Nintendo Switch 2, then you can tell that they have been insanely busy with this project. Not to make, like, also, like, not just to make the console to the best of its abilities and stuff like that, but they're also, like, that definitely has to be Mario Kart 9 or 10 or whatever else they could possibly name it. But that is definitely a new track, I'm pretty sure, if they're able to drive on it and stuff. My only thing is, there is like a little orange glow, like right here, right where I'm circling at. I wonder if that is going to be one of those things you collect during like Mario Bros. Wonder, because that is actually insane. Like, I'm actually blown away. That is so shocking. I don't even know what else to say. Like, that is awesome. It's amazing and stuff like that. I like how there's like a Yoshi sign here. That's pretty awesome. Not only that, hold up. There's one thing I just seen. Let's go back a little. You can see more than 6 right here alone. Not only that, but right here looks like that could be a new character in the game. Looks like Pauline's back. Baby Mario is back. Koopa Troopa looks like he's back. And just a whole bunch of other characters. As you can see, 2025, which is pretty cool. This right here is what I want to talk about the most. And I have my reasons for it. So, it obviously says plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. So from the very first Switch, of course. Which is really interesting. It really, like, it definitely has me thinking a whole bunch of stuff. So it says, it also says here that Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games, of course. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. So this is actually interesting. It's kind of reminding me of the 3DS and 2DS, which is really interesting. One of the things about this though is because it is a Nintendo Switch and stuff, and if I'm not mistaken, I think you can actually take your DS account and put it on your, like, your 2DS account and put it on your 3DS account, or a 3DS. I think you could do that. I'm not really sure. But my only question is that going to be possible with the original Nintendo Switch? Because that's just, that would be awesome if it is. Because you can save all of your game data and stuff and just add more to the uh, Nintendo Switch 2. Another question I have is, will the Nintendo Switch 2 have a slot for micro SD cards and stuff like that? So you can like kind of add more storage to the Switch. Will it have like a voice chat system, sort of like the PlayStation? Has PlayStation parties where, let's say, one of your friends is playing Super Mario Wonder, which they're showing here on both the old Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2, which you can tell it's definitely a lot bigger than the original Switch. Um, but one of my questions is, will it have that feature? But the for Nintendo players, because instead of using the Nintendo Switch app or anything, you should be able to just go ahead and talk to your friends, even if they're playing a whole different game. It's amazing in a way, but at the same time, it's like, okay, this is actually crazy, But that's pretty awesome to go ahead and just look at it in general, because it is amazing. But there's just like a few different questions I have as well. It's just like mostly about voice chat reasonings and storage and stuff like that. Like, how much storage will it have compared to the original Switch, and just a couple other stuff as well. And then this part here is the very end. I kind of just skipped this part. It just says Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Switch 2, April 2nd, 2025. Now, for that Nintendo Direct, obviously it's probably going to be on not only their channels, all of their YouTube channels, but I feel like it might be on the Nintendo Switch as well, the very first one and stuff, which hopefully it will announce the release date for maybe the next Mario Kart game, because why would they have that in the trailer of the Nintendo Switch 2 but don't have or say anything about the game or anything? That is really awesome, and I can't wait to play Nintendo Switch 2 and play its games that are just only for the Nintendo Switch 2. Is pretty cool. But the backwards compatibility is going to be pretty awesome. I can tell that for sure. And it's just amazing, This is interesting right here as well, like series of hand-on events held around the world, which is really interesting. This is for more details. Please check the official Nintendo website, and it has Nintendo Switch 2 and stuff like that. So that is pretty much it. I have my questions, and it's been really interesting to kind of go ahead and think about it, just talk about it and stuff. Sadly, my friend was not able to join in. I gotta figure out how to do the stream together thing on PC, of course. Definitely gonna be hard to do, but I just gotta say, this is just amazing. It shows like a lot of different features and stuff like that, and it's just like, wow, there's a lot going on. There's just a lot happening in here and stuff like that. But yeah, sooner or later, when I figure out everything, my friend will be able to join us on a couple things, hopefully. Hopefully like more reaction videos and just a whole bunch of other stuff in general, hopefully. And it's gonna be awesome. So you see you guys in the next video. Like I always say, stay safe, stay happy, of course. See you guys in the next stream, and peace.